Sarah Gale, and I'm honoured to be on the board of directors of TLC for Kids. Thank you so much for joining us today on Trackie Day in solidarity with the kids. Yes, I have my trackies on. So I am also founder of Wearing Your Worth, and at Wearing Your Worth we look at the psychological relationship that we have with our clothes. So we look at how to ignite your heart and soul through what you wear from the inside out, like really becoming authentic and congruent with the real you in your clothes. And we do that by looking at the relationship that you have with your wardrobe. Yes, that's right, the relationship that you have with your wardrobe. This first started when I was in the fashion industry for I've been in the industry over 3 decades or so as judge on Project Runway Australia, and I also held some senior executive roles. But you know what? I still felt the same angst, anxiety, indecision, insecurity that so many of us feel when we get dressed. And I knew that it wasn't about how to put an outfit together because I knew how to do that. That was part of my craft. And so I got super curious. And what I found out over the last decade is that the relationship that we have with ourselves is mirrored in the relationship that we have with our wardrobe. And so when we're getting dressed, we're either really empowering ourselves from the truth of who we are, or we're disconnecting from who we are and thinking about who we need to be and who we think we need to be out in that world. And that all comes from a lot of the stories and patterns that have imprinted us as we've grown up, like from kids and through. And just think about it. Think about how many influences are with us in this life, like social media, marketing, the industry itself, friends, family, and what we pick up about who we think we need to be, rather than really discovering who am I and how am I going to really reflect that in what I wear. Because what I've learned is when I do that, it's like boom, it's like I've been plugged into an electrical socket of my very own charge. And when that happens, I show up in my authenticity, and I show up in my presence and my power, and I show up feeling really confident. So today I thought it might be really timely to just a few tips about like working from home and what we wear when we're working from home, and how we can really use this time to come home to ourselves in what we wear, and use this time to really explore what is that and how do we fully express in that. I know I've had a lot of clients get on to me and say, oh my gosh, I'm finding this time really hard to dress for because they might have started in their trackies, and today's a great day to wear your trackies and wear them to ignite what part it is for you. Like for me, I've got my trackies, I've got some what I would call some nice cool runners. They're two-tone, and that on the top I put a tank, and then I put a linen shirt, because that brings in what I would call my style essences. What I know is underneath our patterns and our story live our style essences, and our style essences are the essence of who we are. And for me, that's grace, which is effortless elegance. There's a sexy to it, so I love having my chest, or my shoulders. It's about the feeling, it's not about the look. Does it feel sexy? And so if I've just got trackies and a big top on, it doesn't ignite that essence. And the other piece is bold, which I often get in my shoes, or something that kind of has a courageous, that might be a bright lip. Whatever it is, it's what ignites me on the inside. So while you're working from home, start to think about how do different pieces of clothing ignite different feelings in you. So stay away from the look so much and explore the feeling first. So when you put on an item of clothing, how does it feel? What feeling does it ignite in you? And really start to explore this. I've had some clients say to me, oh my gosh, I'm feeling really unmotivated, really unfocused, and I just don't know what to do. And I said, well, go and change. And go and put something else on and see what ignites those different feelings. Think about what you normally wear to work when you go out to an office, and ask yourself, is that really you? Like, are you taking the full authenticity of you into the office? And what are those feelings? Because what I know is that when we dress for others and we're not really connecting with the congruency of ourselves, one, we don't feel as confident and we're not really showing up in our power. But two, it can really have us question ourselves and feel insecure in ourselves, because we're not, every morning when we get dressed, if we're going through who we need to be for someone else, we take that energy out into the world. And what I've noticed is the patterns that we play out in our wardrobe also play out in the rest of our life as well. So use this time to really investigate. And if something's not feeling quite right, go and change and think about, okay, it might be creativity you're looking for that day with work. If it's creativity for me, I need flow in my outfits. It might be that you're really wanting focus. Maybe that's more structure. Maybe it's a jacket. Maybe it's one piece that you wear to the office that might ignite that. I don't know, you'll know. Let's not make anything right, wrong, good or bad. This is just information. And then, so apart from doing that, my second invitation to you is, at the end of each workday, when you're at home, change. Do that step change like the kids in hospital do, from their PJs into their trackies. Do that for yourself. When you finish work, go and change. And it signifies in your energy field that I'm now in home time, me time, family time, relax time, whatever it is for you. But it takes that energy, your own energy, into a different space where our homes have become all of the spaces. So I hope those tips have been helpful. If you want to find out anything more and maybe read in a bit more about what you might do with your wardrobe, you can go to wearingyourworth.com. But most of all, I really want to thank you for being such an important part of Trackie Day today and really supporting the kids and their families at this time and supporting TLC for Kids. Bye-bye.